Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby & Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
Friends, is your morning tea just not your cup of tea? Then try the tea blends of Viridian Tea Company. At Viridian Tea Company, they sell blends guaranteed to make you think outside the box. With such blends as My Enemy's Tears, Goth Librarian, Cyberpunk, and many more, your tea experience will be out of this world. Look for the blends at Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop, located at 631 North Carrollton, or on Etsy at Viridian Tea Company. Try Viridian Tea Company today. Your taste buds will thank you.
Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
Kasha's Bazaar has an unconventional inventory for the discerning geek collector. Comic book-related collectibles, vintage New Orleans items, militaria, and plenty for your mundane friends. Kasha's Bazaar, 5727 Jefferson Highway, the Unflea Market.
Resistance is futile.
Boldly going where no show has gone before. This is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios, here's David and Brian.
Good afternoon, New Orleans. This is The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280, coming to you live from the tubbyandcoos.com studios. This is David D. Squared with
Brian Held.
How the hell are you, buddy?
I am wonderful, sir.
Well, good for you. I don't care.
And you're feisty today.
I'm feisty. I'm a firecracker today, man.
Oh, geez.
I'm highly agitated. But other than that, I'm great. Now, as always, I strongly urge you to check out the Facebook page, facebook.com/The Week in Geek. Check out the website at twigradio.com and follow us on Twitter at Twig Radio, and check out the Instagrams at The Week in Geek. Now, Brian, how can people listen to this lovely show?
Well, of course, once we're off the air, we're going to take this recording, throw it up on Spreaker.com, or you can download Spreaker for your smartphone or tablet. You can also find us on iTunes, YouTube, and at FoxSportsAM1280.com, where all of our archives are. So check it out.
That is correct. All right, let's lay out the show real quick. As always, we'll open up the show with our boy Skungy and his pick of the week. Then we have Raymond Boudreau from Contraflow. He's going to tell us about the WorldCon bid. And then, as always, we'll close out the show with top nerd news and This Week in Geek History before we throw it to the Z's. It's not a marathon today, Brian. It's a sprint.
Oh, yeah, I know.
So without much further ado, let's bring on our boy Skungy and his pick of the week.
I am not what you would call a handsome man.
Skungy's Pick of the Week is brought to you by GameStop and ThinkGeek.com.
Skungy's Pick of the Week.
He might be an idiot savant.
Woohoo!
Skungy, what's shaking bacon?
Gentlemen, how are you doing on this fine day?
Wonderful.
We're great. What do you got today, man?
Well,
get to the point.
I kind of have an anti-pick.
Hey, I'm liking that. That's right up my alley today.
It's the new Ghostbusters game. Hey, did anybody know there was a new Ghostbusters game? I sure didn't.
I keep seeing stuff about it, but it's not very good.
I thought it was like some retro throwback or something.
It's not. It's a twin stick shooter that's not really a twin stick shooter. It's there's a lot about it that's not good. I'll tell you, the art style is pretty cool. I like the art style, but it seems like kind of a cheap cash in. I mean, it's set after the events of the latest movie.
Okay.
And you could play 4-player co-op, but there was a game that came out a couple of years ago called Ghostbusters Sanctum of Slime that was 1,000,000 times better than this game. And it was cheaper, too. This game is $50, and it's certainly not worth that.
So, I mean, do you think it's kind of a situation where the big production companies are like, hey, we need to put out a game to tie in with this movie, and they just had some sort of engine that they slapped some graphics on and just threw it out there?
It feels like it. I mean, the jokes are kind of flat, and it feels very, very tacked on.
Wow. And I mean, okay, so have you seen the movie?
Yes, I have, and I actually enjoyed the film.
So I mean, does it compare at all, or it's just, you said it was following the event, so there's new material, but it's just not very good.
Yeah, it's like they're Ghostbusters who are now working for them, but the original four ladies have gone off, and they're still doing other things, and they're kind of like the B squad, if you would say.
Okay.
So it's just, I mean, it's very lackluster. It gets boring very quick. Like I said, there was a game called Sanctum of Slime, and that one's only like $15 or $20.
Wow.
You download that one, or you can buy for the Xbox 360 or the PS3 the Ghostbusters video game, which was basically Ghostbusters 3 because it had all the original Ghostbusters in it, and it was actually written by Harold Ramis and Dan Aykroyd.
Well, and if I'm not mistaken, they had a group of fans who went and essentially made a Ghostbuster 3 from that video game, right?
Basically, yeah, because it was a continuation of the story. It was everything about it was Ghostbusters 3. I mean, and it was the only time that you were able to get, Bill Murray back in the role where he would play it and not bitch about it.
Wow. All right, so I mean, I don't think there's much more you can say bad about it. Platforms and price.
It's $50 for Xbox One and PlayStation 4. I would stay away from it or buy it used.
Yeah.
And the other thing I really wanted to talk about really quick was We Happy Few on the Xbox One is available for Xbox One Preview right now.
Okay.
The Xbox One Preview is a service that's on the Xbox One where games that are still in alpha, you can either download a trial or pay $30 to actually own the game. But you own it through the alpha period.
Interesting. Okay.
So you can sit there and play it and give feedback to the developers and help them alpha and beta test the game. It's really weird. If you've seen the previews for it, it's a weird, alternate 1960s London.
Yeah, I saw a trailer for this.
They're all doing drugs, yeah.
Yeah. Happy Joy was the name of the drug.
Right.
It's like joy. So everybody, they look at the world differently because they're taking this drug.
So, I guess you're trying to escape the town? Is that the premise?
It's weird because, like I said, it's not the full game, so they're not releasing a lot of the story.
Yeah, don't you have to balance the amount of drug intake?
Yeah.
You have to keep yourself on even keel so you don't get too happy and you don't get too down.
Well, basically what happens is that you stop taking your drugs, so
Bad.
you see the world for what it truly is.
But then everybody recognizes you as a downer, and then they beat you.
Yeah.
Be
So
downer.
you have to go and find, it's really cool. There's a crafting mechanic where you're going around finding all kinds of things to craft to make lockpicks and jimmy bars and new suits.
Right.
So it's really cool, and I love the premise of it. I just love the premise of Xbox Preview. Sitting there and getting a game and starting at the ground floor, and your feedback actually goes into the game, and that's amazing.
That's cool. And one of the interesting things about this particular game is when you die, you start over from the beginning, but it regenerates the entire town space so that it's never the same layout. Right.
Absolutely. But you can turn that off. It's called permadeath.
Right.
But you can turn that off. Let's be clear on that. If you don't like the fact that you have to start from the beginning every time you die, you can turn that off.
So this Xbox Preview thing, how is it comparable to what's offered on Steam, like Project Greenlight and stuff like that?
It's very similar.
Okay.
It's very similar because Ark is one of the games that's on the preview.
Real quick, I think we're about to roll out to a commercial break here, but Terry Crews is now a member of the PC Master Race. Did you see that, Skungy?
You know what? I used to be such a big fan of him. I used to be such a big fan of him, but now I just can't. President Camacho has lost my vote.
Look, he's doing it to build a PC with his kid, and it's cool. So
yeah, okay.
Are you talking
he can
about
buy a
that?
console, and it's so much easier.
yeah, right when you
You can't bring that up while I'm not paying attention. About stupid Terry Crews. He's got brain damage. He played in the NFL. He's got a concussion. Don't go there. I'm gonna punch you in the jimmy.
Hey, Dave.
Shut up. It's Christmas, Brian. It's Christmas in July. Hey, Skungy.
Yay!
Just for a turn of whatever. I love you this week. Now you're fired. Go away.
I'll see y'all at the con.
Yeah,
Bye.
Mecca Con. All right, guys. It is Christmas in July. So the first caller at 260-1280. 260-1280. We've got a $50 gift card for Tubby and Coos, Mid-City Bookshop. So give us a call. 260-1280. You're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
Giddy up, jingle horse. Of course not, because a dead car battery doesn't make a sound. You know who does make sound? Your daughter. And if you miss her big game, she'll make plenty of angry, high-pitched sounds. Better head to your neighborhood Advance Auto Parts. We offer free battery testing, a 3-year replacement warranty on our Platinum batteries, and free installation from one of our parts pros. Advance Auto Parts. Let's get you back on the road. Most vehicles, most locations. See store for details.
Last year marked the 20th anniversary of the devastating Northridge, California earthquake. This year will mark the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, and it's been almost 3 years already since Hurricane Sandy, and some individuals are still recovering. The biggest lesson learned is that we have to be ready. Operation Hope urges you to take a few minutes to get your Disaster Financial Recovery Score, your DFR score. Go to dfrscore.org and receive your score and a personal action plan to become better prepared. It's fast, it's free, and it helps you be prepared and recover faster. Visit dfrscore.org.
9,997. No.
Suppose Thomas Edison had given up.
9,998.
But his failures only led him to the next idea.
9,999.
Picture Times Square, dim, Las Vegas dark, your home black. Picture no electric light.
10,000. Come on.
Optimism. Pass it on from the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Before you get booked up, head over to 631 North Carrollton, right off Orleans, to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop. Off the books, Tubby & Coos is a nerd mecca for books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. So book it over to Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton. If you don't want to do it by the book, use their free Wi-Fi and check their stock at tubbyandcoos.com. Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop, where it's all geek to me.
Kasha's Bazaar, located at 5727 Jesson Highway, across from Red, White, and Blue. Geeky collectibles and more. Find them on Facebook at facebook.com/Kasha's Bazaar. Kasha's Bazaar, 5727 Jesson Highway, the Flea Market.
Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, 1 block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
Friends, is your morning tea just not your cup of tea? Then try the tea blends of Viridian Tea Company. At Viridian Tea Company, they sell blends guaranteed to make you think outside the box. With such blends as My Enemy's Tears, Goth Librarian, Cyberpunk, and many more, your tea experience will be out of this world. Look for the blends at Tubby & Coos Mid-City Bookshop, located at 631 North Carrollton, or on Etsy at Viridian Tea Company. Try Viridian Tea Company today. Your taste buds will thank you.
This is the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280.
There was a time in this country when smart people were considered cool.
Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios.
Well, maybe not cool, but smart people did things.
Here's David and Brian.
Welcome back, New Orleans. You're listening to the Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. This is Brian Held with
President Camacho. I couldn't help it.
You
couldn't help it.
You didn't give me the signal.
I just said, you should know how the rejoins go, Brian Held.
And you don't regularly play that one.
Be quiet. Talk to our guest. Good Lord, we have Raymond Boudreaux on the line. Raymond, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine. I do want to say that President Camacho made the food grow again. So
He did with toilet water.
Yeah. So, Raymond, you are coming on the show today to tell us about something very important. Everybody, all the fans of the show, people in the entire Gulf South have a unique opportunity right now to bring WorldCon back to New Orleans, back to the Gulf Coast. So tell us about what's going on with this.
Okay. The World Science Fiction Convention, if people don't know, is held once a year in a particular location throughout the world. I'm getting a little bit of feedback. I sound okay?
You're breaking up a little bit, Raymond.
You're breaking up.
Yeah. Okay. There's a vote which is held to where the WorldCon will be 2 years from the when the vote is held. So it's 16 this year, August. We will hold the vote. We will hold the vote at WorldCon to determine where WorldCon will be in 2018. We have a bid right now to hold WorldCon in New Orleans in 2018.
So let me jump in. This is Mid America Con 2 is happening very soon, and that's the sponsor for this year's WorldCon, and that's where the vote is being held in order to secure the bid. It's between New Orleans and San Jose, if I'm not mistaken, right?
That is correct. That is correct. The bid is being held. The vote is held in Kansas City at Mid this year. But if someone wants to vote, they can mail in their vote and it will be counted.
Right. And what's interesting is now we are asking a lot of folks, right? In order to be eligible to vote for your city to win this bid, you have to be a supporting member of WorldCon. And that's you can go to the Mid America Con website to get that supporting bid. But then there's a $40 ballot fee in order to place your vote for that bid. But as I understand it, you'll get it refunded, the $40.
Yeah, the way it works is that you'll become a supporting member of Mid Americon too. You can find them on the web at Mid Americon. Not Mid-American, Mid-Americon. And you pay a voting fee, a $40 voting fee. Now, when the vote is held and somebody wins, that voting fee is automatically converted into a supporting membership into whichever convention wins.
Oh, okay.
So if you vote for New Orleans, if we don't win, you'll have a membership in San Jose. If you don't want to go to San Jose, you can sell your supporting membership, which is usually very easy to do because the prices go up over time.
Oh yeah, definitely. And of course you can convert a supporting membership to a full membership if you wanted to actually travel to the event, right?
That's right. And so, if we win, of course, you'll be $40 up on your attending membership to WorldCon in 2018.
Okay, and when's the deadline? When's the absolute last date that folks have to take this opportunity?
Voting closes at 6 p.m. on Friday, August 19th, 2016.
Okay. So, I mean, as far as I know that there's a website, right? You can go through the Mid-Americon 2 website and get your supporting membership and get to the ballot. So, I mean, do you have till August 19th to do that?
Well, you want to do that sooner than that,
right?
Because of course you're gonna really need to mail in your ballot. So go there soon to get your supporting membership, or there is a possibility if you can get in touch with one of us. We can actually carry that to the city. We can actually carry your stuff up to Kansas City with your check. If it, every vote counts.
Right,
so
right.
Doing everything we can to get the votes in to try to win this thing.
So, in order to kind of help, folks understand where to go, there's a website, neworleansin2018.org, which kind of explains the bid, explains what's happening. But, I mean, this is definitely a unique opportunity for us here in New Orleans to have WorldCon come down. For anybody who may not know what WorldCon is, that's where the Hugo and Nebula Awards are given out. I mean, this would be a huge opportunity. Tons of just fantastic, A-list authors would be coming to this event. I mean, it's just incredible. And I think it's been, 30 years since the last WorldCon was held here?
Yeah, let me correct you slightly. The Nebula Awards are awarded called the Nebula Banquet, but the Hugo Awards are awarded.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. Yes, it'll be 30 years. The last time WorldCon was in New Orleans was it was called NolaCon 2. It was in 1988.
Okay.
So how can we get in touch with you, Ray? How can we get in touch with you if we want to try to send you a check and have you carry it on up there?
Well, the way to get in touch with, there are a couple of different ways. One thing you can do is, one easy way is just to, if you're on Facebook, just to go to New Orleans in 2018 Worldcon bid page and touch with me through there. But if you want to get in touch with me, send me an email. You can send an email to my personal email at HRHZBIG, HRH the Big, like His Royal Highness the Big, at Yahoo.
Okay.
Send me an email personally, and I will see what I can do.
What about Facebook?
You can Facebook me, Raymond Boudreaux.
Okay.
Find me on there right now. I'm down. You'll know that's me. But you can find me on Facebook. Try to contact me through the page or through our group. We have a group as well, New Orleans in 2018.
All right, and I'm sure through contraflowsci-fi.org or the Contraflow Sci-Fi Facebook page would also be a way to get in contact with any of the Worldcon bid folks, right?
Well, absolutely. You could send something to info@flowsci-fi.org, and they will forward that to where it needs to go.
All right. Well, Raymond, we appreciate your time, and we're gonna tell folks we're gonna get this on the Facebook page. New Orleans in 2018.org, contraflowsci-fi.org for more information. And guys, September 30th through October 2nd is Contraflow here in New Orleans. Definitely a great, science fiction, fantasy, literary event to check out. Raymond, thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it.
Yep. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll have more of the Week in Geek after these short commercial messages.
This report is brought to you by Unbound.
Heavy traffic is starting to develop on your way to the east bank of the Crescent City connection. Watch for an accident in the left lane on the Lakebound Expressway at South Claiborne. Delays are backing up onto the main span of the bridge. Also, the causeway has just reopened in both directions. We still have some severe weather on the lakes. Please drive with caution. If you see traffic problems, call us, 504-620-1000. I'm Lisa Baque.
There's a girl in El Salvador who dreams of becoming an engineer. There's an elder in Uganda who dreams of having a community to call his own. No two dreams are the same. Help one person achieve theirs at unbound.org. That's unbound.org. This report is brought to you by Lead Safe America.
Any shower or storm will end this evening. It'll be warm overnight with lows in the upper 70s to near 80. And then for Friday, a better chance of some storms around. Rain chance about 50% with a high of 92. From the Fox 8 Weather Center, I'm Chief Meteorologist David Bernard.
More than 1 in 3 American kids has lead in their blood. No level of lead is safe. Lead poisoning causes learning disabilities and behavioral disorders. Has your child been tested? Learn more at leadsafeamerica.org.
AutoZone presents the oil change. Regular oil changes protect your engine from wear and tear, helping your car roll well beyond the 100,000-mile mark. And right now, you can get a 5-quart jug of Castrol conventional motor oil and a Bosch oil filter for just $22.99. So visit your local AutoZone. With over 5,000 locations, the right supplies and good advice are just around the corner, so you can fix your car with confidence. Hoods up, America.
Get in the zone, AutoZone.
Restrictions and details in store.
If you enjoy books that are sensual, macabre, unusual, and filled with magic, then delve into the worlds of award-winning author and editor Kimberly B. Richardson. Her books, Tales from a Goth Librarian 1 and 2, The Decemberists, and Mabon Pomegranate will surely satisfy your craving for the strange and unusual. Her books are available through Amazon.com, BarnesandNoble.com, as well as Dark Oak Press at darkoakpress.com. Have a cup of Earl Grey, turn the pages, and see what lurks within.
Tubby & Coos, Mid-City Bookshop at 631 North Carrollton, just off Orleans and Carrollton. Books, board games, and geeky t-shirts. Find them on the web at tubbyandcoos.com and sign up for their geekly newsletter. Tubby & Coos, more than books.
Koch's Bazaar has an unconventional inventory for the discerning geek collector. Comic book-related collectibles, vintage New Orleans items, militaria, and plenty for your mundane friends. Kasha's Bazaar, 5727 Jefferson Highway, the Unflea Market.
Leave the smoke behind and come chase the clouds at the Vaping Tiger in Metairie. The Vaping Tiger has everything to suit your vaping needs, from starter kits to advanced devices. We specialize in handcrafted, artisan-blended e-juices designed to tickle the most fickle taste buds. Come see us at 2812 Athenia Parkway, one block off Vets behind the Lazy Boy Gallery. That's the Vaping Tiger, 2812 Athenia Parkway, and at vapingtiger.com. Come out of the smoke and join us in the clouds.
Final round.
This is the Week in Geek.
Excellent.
On Fox Sports 1280.
Outstanding.
Broadcasting from the tubbyandcoos.com studios.
Fight!
Here's David and Brian.
Finish him!
Welcome back, New Orleans. You're listening to The Week in Geek on Fox Sports 1280. This is Brian Held with
D Squared.
There you go. See, I waited for that one, right?
I know. It's about the time. Also pointed at you because now I'm all worried about you.
Well, hey now.
Come on now.
So, guys, we had a little bit of a bad connection with Raymond, but just to kind of recap, unique opportunity for us here in New Orleans to get WorldCon to come down. But there's a little bit of homework that you have to do. You can go to neworleansin2018.org to find out more information about, supporting this bid, getting part of it. We're asking for a little bit, right?
But I mean, it's WorldCon. We need WorldCon down here in New Orleans. So, check out the website and, get in touch with Ray through Facebook, Contraflow, or what was the other site he gave? I don't know, just Raymond Boudreaux. If you live down south, you should be able to spell Boudreaux.
Right. So, all right, Dave.
I guarantee.
You want to
you want to do top nerd news?
Let's get the top. Yeah.
And now, your top nerd news stories from around the world, brought to you by Kasha's Bazaar at 5727 Jefferson Highway. And now, your top nerd news stories.
So, Dave, I'm been kind of waiting for this segment. I'm kind of excited.
Oh, God, what? Are you going to ambush me again?
No.
What the hell, man? I don't trust you.
Well, as I understand it,
snake oil salesman.
You have re-upped your Netflix subscription, right?
Yes, I have I have Netflix now. I haven't watched the damn thing. You know what I've been watching? Oh God, what is it? Super Y. Super Y. It's on WY. Yes, been watching like a marathon of Super Y with Dean.
Right. Yeah, for your kid.
I can spell.
So I just wanted to mention, like last week we talked about it. I binged Stranger Things. Oh my God, it's awesome.
I know. I mean, it's blowing up on the Facebook page from everything I'm seeing that it's. I need to watch it, but actually, I don't have to work tomorrow.
Oh,
so guess what I'm doing tonight?
Watching Stranger Things.
There
you go. I mean, it's really like Tales from the Dark Side meets X-Files. It's really cool. Definitely, pulls your 80s nostalgia heartstrings, right?
Aww.
Oh, yeah, it's great.
Like Pixels did?
Don't even go there, right? Which is funny because somebody brought it up recently. They were like, hey, I watched Pixels. It wasn't bad. I'm like, did you hear that guy's rant on the net?
One guy on the internet does not an opinion make, Mr. Held.
You're right. So also Ghost Heads. I caught up on that. Really great documentary.
Okay, I thought it was just a documentary, like a series.
No, it's a single documentary. It's all about Ghostbusters fans. Our very own Ben Longeley is in there. He's featured in there. Deuce is in there. All LA Ghostbusters. You can see them, and of course, Ghostbusters from all over the states. It's really well done.
Well, good.
Also, I caught some of Voltron Legendary Defender. It's kind of nifty.
Nifty.
Yeah.
Well, glowing recommendation from Mr. Held.
Well, I
haven't watched it yet. I went through Netflix and I just favorited everything, or I put it on my list, as it were.
Yeah.
So, eventually I'll get around to watching all this stuff. The big stuff I'm excited about is all the Marvel stuff that's on Netflix. But, Brian, at San Diego Comic-Con, some new stuff dropped.
A lot of new stuff dropped, man.
It was like Trailer Festival.
It was.
They should call it San Diego Trailer Con. I mean, that's more what it's becoming. Hall H is just like the trailer zone.
It's actually kind of sad. I have friends from here who've gone to San Diego who are actually a little disappointed because they're like, man, you go to the dealer's room with all comic book artists and stuff like that.
Right.
And it's a ghost town. Everybody's trying to clamor to get into
Hall
H.
Right.
It's just, but I mean, comic books started it all. I mean, you have to give them some love, right?
Yes, but Brian, I mean, come on now. I mean, if you want to like mingle with the artists and check out a real dealer's rooms, you go to the local conventions. If you want to meet the stars, you go to the big mega cons.
Yeah, I suppose.
We have tread this ground before, sir.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey man, they both got their appeal though.
They
I
do.
mean, I'm not taking sides on this. I mean, they all have their appeal. But let's get back to San Diego Comic-Con. You waxing nostalgic over there.
All right.
So the Defenders. We didn't really get much of a trailer. We just kind of got a little bit of an intro and a tease.
Right.
But Luke Cage,
dude
grabs a door. He just grabs a car door.
Oh, yeah.
And just kills everyone in a crack house.
Yeah, no, it's
drug dealers are bad. Okay.
I'm very excited about Luke Cage, Iron Fist, the Defenders. In fact, I saw something today that they're actually trying to bump up schedules, try to do filming at a faster pace in order to get us more Marvel on Netflix.
That's good. I mean, I don't know what the production turnaround is on a TV show as it is to a movie. I don't know. I guess they don't have to go out there and really sell it as much. And
I mean, this is a different form, right? I mean, they're laying out 20 episodes at a time, which is it's almost like a 20-hour movie.
Why would you have to say that? Now I'm just gonna think about that. Oh, I'm gonna go over here and watch this 20-hour movie.
Yeah, but I want more, right? But, I mean, I'm also the guy who watched the 14 and a half hours extended edition of Lord of the Rings.
Oh, my God.
I like all of it.
Well, all right. I can't knock you. I watched 3 hours of Batman versus Superman. Super good. All right, let's get back to trailers. You want to stick with Marvel? Let's stick with Marvel.
Okay.
Because, look, Doctor Strange, what did you think about it?
I loved it. I mean, now I'm wondering if are they going to give out free tabs of acid on the way into the theater, right?
Methinks not. So, look, here's a little bit some of the highlights from the trailer itself. Maybe. There it is.
Doctor Strange, you think you know how the world works? What if I told you the reality you know is one of many?
Now, this is the one at Comic-Con.
Through mystic arts, we harness energy and shape reality.
It's like the good version of Jumper.
Yeah, no, I think that they're doing a really good job of capturing, the imagery that Jack Kirby laid out in the original.
I'm a doctor.
Study and practice. Here's the
study and practice.
Yeah. So many years peering through time, looking for you.
See, now the ending is the best part, right? Kind of like the last portion. Here it comes.
What's this? My mantra? It's the Wi-Fi password. We're not savages.
We're not savages.
No, I love that.
See,
it's great.
That'll be the best part of the movie. No, I mean, obviously radio is not a good medium to explain the clip or to visualize, but I mean, the clip itself in the movie, like you were saying, I mean, it is going to be a visual thing. It reminds me of Inception a bit.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. But I mean, when Doctor Strange came out, Jack Kirby really threw some wild imagery into it and stuff. I think that this captures that pretty well. I'm really excited.
Well, I mean, I'm going to go in because I really don't know much about it because what I know of Doctor Strange, I didn't really read in Doctor Strange comics. It's from all the other video games and other comics.
Right.
So now here's the trailer from Wonder Woman.
Be careful, Diana.
Music.
I do not deserve you.
There was a lot of visual in this. Here it comes. Where is it? Son of a biscuit.
Have you never met a man before? I mean, what about your father?
I had no father. I was brought to life by Zeus.
Well, that's neat.
Burst forth, fully formed from the head of Zeus.
Yes. He had a headache. She just popped out. I love that. I love this music right here. This was a very visual clip as well. I mean,
Candy. I'm Steve Trevor's secretary.
What is a secretary?
I go where he tells me to go and I do what he tells me to do.
Oh, well, where I'm from, that's called slavery.
I really like her.
I really like her. She's really cool. So, I mean, It really looks great. It's all World War I. I mean, you got explosions. She's really rocking the shield, dude. Like when she's fighting like a squad of German soldiers, she beat the ever-loving snot out of those dudes.
So look, you'll hear me say it right now.
Oh my God, what?
I'm actually thinking
you hate women?
No, I think that this might be pretty good. Right? And so, here's the Marvel fanboy. No, you see, now, why are you going to make it about that? Right?
Because that's the only way I know how to make it.
All right. But no, it looks good. I really like the whole World War I aesthetic. I think that's cool. And I did see someone try to make comparison, like if they did it in World War II, would it become the female version of Captain America, right?
That's very good, because they would have immediately, every fanboy would have made that correlation.
Right.
And no matter what it tried to do at that point, it wouldn't have been good enough. Everyone would have compared it to to Captain America. So that's well thought out, Brian. Who'd you steal that from?
Look, off the net, dude.
Off the net.
Yeah, I'm jacked in constantly.
Now here's Batfleck.
All right.
Danger comes on the king tide. That was last night. Took. I believe that an enemy is coming from far away. I'm looking for warriors. I'm building an alliance to defend us. It's very important that I see this man. Barry Allen. Bruce Wayne. So you're fast.
You're fast.
That feels like an oversimplification.
I'm putting together a team. People with special abilities. You see, I believe enemies are coming.
Stop right there. I'm in.
That would be me.
Yeah. I need friends. Can I keep this?
Here it comes.
Arthur Curry. I hear you can talk to fish.
Well, that's an oversimplification of what Aquaman does. He's like super strong. He talks to fish, and he controls fish too.
And nobody cares.
Brian Held, you are an evil, evil man.
What? Come on! You know how many memes there are about Aquaman?
But the worst part is when Batfleck is talking to them, he's like, I'm building a team of husky men that will talk lustily in a phone line. Mm-hmm. We'll charge 99 cents a minute.
What's funny is there was a meme that popped up today about him, kind of essentially mouthing off to these different guys as he's trying to join them into a team. And Alfred comes in and is like, Master Wayne, you really have to stop talking trash to guys who could destroy you.
Yeah, but he's Batman. He can take them. What are you talking about?
Yeah, well.
Read a DC comic book, you dirty heathen.
Yeah. All right. Are you ready for some This Week in Geek History?
I am. Are you?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
This Week in Geek History.
We're sending you back to the future. Yes! Oh my gosh!
This Week in Geek History is brought to you by Five Stones Media. Find them on the net at fivestonesmedia.com. This Week in Geek History.
Yes! Oh my gosh!
Wow. All right, Brian, what do we got today?
All right, first thing on my list is a good one. July 25th, 1953. Directed by Chuck Jones and featuring Daffy Duck, it's Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century.
I don't know him.
What?
I don't know who you are. We're alone in this studio, and I'm embarrassed to be sitting next to you. You scare me, sir. Terrified.
I'm excited. Don't you like Duck Dodgers?
No.
What? Why not?
Because you like it. No. It was Duck Dodgers. Who cares?
Oh, come on. That's a cool little tidbit, man.
Like, I'm going to go get the Duck Dodgers tattoo right now. After the show, we're going to the tattoo parlor.
You were clearly feisty. In fact, let me just crank it up. Here's a geek holiday for you. Ready?
God, I hate you.
July 27th, 1938. Is the birth of E. Gary Gygax, which is now celebrated as Gary Gygax Day.
He's good people.
He is.
Well, he was good people.
Right. Father of the modern role-playing game. Go pull out your D&D manuals and roll some dice.
I'm going to break out the chainmail. The chainmail rules, though. The original.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's right. I have a copy of that.
I have a photocopy of the copy.
No, I still have the original white box with all the supplements and everything. So
all right, what else we got?
Let's see. What have I got?
Glad you're prepared.
I am
We
prepared.
got the Zephyrs coming up. Quick.
I know. July 30th, 1999. Starring Ben Stiller, William H. Macy, Janine Garofalo.
Oh,
Eddie
my God.
Izzard.
Is that the Mystery Man?
The
crap?
Mystery Man.
Oh, that was such a horrible movie.
Oh, it was fun.
Oh, my God. Who was the fart man?
Pull my finger. I knew you'd go right there.
Well, of course. I like juvenile potty humor.
Yeah.
What can I say?
All right, you ready for some birthdays?
Yes.
The 26th, Nana Visitor. She was Keira Nerys in Star Trek DS9.
Oh, yeah. She got old.
Yeah. Kevin Spacey.
He was old.
Yeah. 28th, Bruce Abbott. He was in Reanimator 1 and 2 and The Net.
Who died today, man?
Garibaldi,
huh?
Yes, Jerry Doyle from Babylon 5. Very sad.
Man, rest in peace, brother.
Yeah. 29th, Will Wheaton, my man crush.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Will. Why didn't you let me know? I could have baked you a cake.
Yeah. On the 30th, William Atherton. He was in Real Genius, and he was also Walter Peck in Ghostbusters.
Oh, yes, it's true, sir. He has no beep.
And on the 30th, Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, hey, we still have one extra gift certificate.
Yes, we do. There it is. I was trying to cue up the out cue music.
So are we going to give that to our podcast listeners?
You know what? Yes, because we got to get the hell out of here because the Z's are coming up next. Oh, yeah. So we got a $50 gift card for our podcast listeners who, I don't know, just shoot us a message on Facebook, you know?
Just say, give me my Christmas gift.
Yeah, give me my gifts.
All right.
Host better have my money. All right, guys. Like us on Facebook. Follow us on Twitter. Until next time, keep your nerd flag raised high.
GFL.
This report is brought to you by Unbound.
You're traveling to the East Bank of the Crescent City connection. An accident has been cleared on the Lakebound Expressway near South Claiborne. Delays are still backed up near Chapatulas. Traffic is also very heavy coming into downtown from New Orleans east. We had a breakdown in the Claiborne flyover heading to the Riverbound Expressway. That was just cleared. Delays are backed up to Orleans Avenue. And the causeway is now open in both directions. And if you see traffic problems, call us, 504-620-1000. I'm Lisa Baque.
There's a girl in El Salvador who dreams of becoming an engineer. There's an elder in Uganda who dreams of having a community to call his own. No two dreams are the same. Help one person achieve theirs at unbound.org.
Nothing changes America like a role model. I had one growing up. My name is John Hope Bryant. I wear a suit today because my dad wore a suit when I was growing up. But kids want to be rap stars, athletes, and drug dealers all too often because that's what they see in their neighborhood. My mission now is to give them something different to see, and you play a role in it. It's called America 2020 and Hope Business in a Box Academies. Go to OperationHope.org today and join the movement to make school cool once again. Visit us on the web at OperationHope.org.